you join us here at Muscat Airport, and aircraft's currently in a cold and dark state. We're taking Echo India Mike here, an Airbus A320, and you can see we've got the U.A.E engines. Currently at stand 501. As far as I can see, we're the only ones here, so it should make for a quick and easy departure. Later on down the route, as we head across into the U.A.E, into Abu Dhabi, the hub for Etihad, we are expecting there's an air traffic controller exam occurring, and hopefully we'll sort of get ourselves involved with that, and potentially do another flight out of Abu Dhabi just to add to the traffic for our student air traffic controller. Right, we'll jump inside and get her fired up. So we're going to turn some power on. Temperature definitely needs to come down for sure. Get some nice lights on, something I always like to do. As all the screens start to warm up and things come alive. In the background you hear the music, which we sit behind. It's just part of the sound pack that comes with the Virtual Airline. So when you start tracking your flight with the Pegasus software, it has announcements. So we're going to hear things going on in the background. We've got the nice, soothing boarding music from Etihad. Gives some nice custom wing views here. As you see, the cabin has also been highly detailed as well, thanks to the Arterium liveries. Great job. Right. So where we were, let's start loading the aircraft up. Do the fast time of 7 minutes. So just keep an eye on that. It'll tell us when they finish boarding. Whilst that's happening, we are going to start planning and filling in the box, the MCDU. So today is the 20th of February. We've just updated the AirRack. The navigation database has been updated today, which is superb. Okay, so init, we do init request. Save a fair bit of the legwork here. Active flight plans uplinked. We are Etihad 695. That's our flight number and call sign. We have a cost index of 7. Cruising at flight level 260, so it's not very high. That's, as well I can gather, it's probably just enough time to get to a cruise, enough time for the cabin staff to serve the passengers. So our cruising speed's it's not going to be very fast today either, as a result of that. Temperature outside is 26 degrees, nice and warm day, considering it's winter in the UK currently. And if I look at my own window, oh, it's chucking down with rain. So how about that? Tropopause is extremely high, 55,000 feet. Brilliant. Okay. IRS is aligning, telling us exactly where we are. Confirm that's where we are. Get the wind data in. Wind data uplinked. Just check, go through all the pages. Yeah, all done. Return. The second page we can't do yet until we've finished loading. We get the load sheet in. So now we can just turn to our flight plan. So we're in Muscat. Although we're on the south side of the airport, we're using the northern runway. We have 08 left because we're going to be departing to the north. So 08 left. We're going to go with no departures. Last time I did this, I had the controller on, and it was just vectors, and I think that's what they do in real life as well. So just climb up to acceleration altitude, and then we're just going to head it direct to Dapok, our first waypoint. I'll leave a discontinuity in there just in case we get any air traffic control logging in. When we get to Abu Dhabi, on arrival, expecting 3-1 left, and ILS 3-1 left, there it is. Confirmed, and then it's the Rovos 6 Charlie, so scroll down to get the Rovos 6 Charlie, there it is. And coming in via Pegum. Insert. Done. Now, I'm going to change this, going to push the B key in the keyboard. Ah, magic. I always like setting VORs. Just an extra bit of awareness of where we are, where things are. So if I turn to the plan page, this should work. There we go, and just zoom out a bit. We'll just check to make sure the flight plan and the legs page is in fact following, and we're going in the right direction. Put the constraints on, it shows all the constraints. Yep, that's sort of S-bend, so we come in, final approach, 3-1 left. Perfect, and reset that back. Done. I'm just going to set 4,000 feet just for now as an initial climb altitude. I don't know what it is actually around here, but that will do for now. To check on the boarding status. Oh, nearly there. Nearly there. All the cargo's loaded, all our fuel's loaded. We've got 5.5 tons, 4.5 tons of cargo, and we're so close there, just under 20 or so people left to go. Fenix cabin still, it's one of the best out there. Just the quality and the performance for it. The frame rate's not particularly impacted badly on it for me. The Airbus A380 by fly-by-wire does give me a bit of a performance hit, but the Fenix, it's just great. There we go, aircraft loaded. We dismiss that. Jetway's off. We're going to send this data. This is clever. So if I put this back onto init page, put it onto this one, it's all blank now. Save me all the faff. All this data, boom, gone. And there it is. It's all in. Sorted. And then finally on the perf page, we're going to work out our takeoff performance. So go on to departure. Being 08 left. Sync the load sheet. Packs on, yep. Sync live weather. It's 15 knot wind, a bit of a crosswind. Calculate. There we go. Oh, see, flaps 3. Let's change that. What will happen if I did flaps 1? Let's watch the speeds. There we go. Fine. We're totally within performance for the runway, loads of room. Right, and then also here we got send it to the MCD. There it is. It's all in. Get rid of those messages. We are ready to go. So, going to close the door. See you on the other side, you lot. I'm going to lock the door. Oops, let's unlock it. Lock it. There we go. Head up on top. And fuel pumps on the go. I didn't do any of the fire test buttons. I'm not expecting any fires. I've not programmed them in. Let's get this APU started up. Give it a few seconds. Push the start switch. We should see a flap open notification as APU starts up. APU started. So, heading on top again, with the bleed sign, bleeds on, External power off. Back to this ground page, ground services, get rid of the GPU and get rid of the cones. It's quite worth looking at. This is our flight plan. These are fantastic for shortcuts. There's the route, times and weights, log, wind information, flight plan air traffic control get, take up data. So they say flat 1. Select 67, so they think that 67. See, it's so close. So the sim brief takeoff data is really close to the real thing. So we'll keep with what the Fenix suggests is doing the job for us. We can also now have a look at the weather just to see. So we're flight level 250. What's the wind? We've got a headwind. Yeah, it's pretty strong headwind all coming all the way in there. Engine start. Starting 1. Okay, that's 2 good engine starts. Put the ignition back to normal. I'm going to start the chrono because we need 3 minutes of engine warm-up time before we can take off. Prediction wind shear on. Transponders all on. Okay, so just to go through the little procedures before we taxi. Full left, flight control check, full right, up, down, rudder left, rudder right. Good, all our controls are in. We need down 0.6 on the trim, so we'll do that now. Down 0.6 set. We are flaps 1. And we're going to arm the speed brake. And maximum auto brake in case of we have to stop on our takeoff roll before V1. After a minute, there we are, a minute's passed, we can now turn the APU bleeds off, turn the APU off. We put the taxi lights on and turn off lights on as we prepare to taxi. So, just looking at my iPad in front of me, there's no traffic around, so taxi to Yankee 2, holding point Yankee 2. Okay, Muscat traffic, Etihad 6905, taxiing to runway 08 left via Golf November and Victor. Okay. Park brake off. I'll go to my side. There's a bit of differential thrust, as you can see. So I'm going around that way.
Aye, Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Thank you very much. It should be about 5 minutes. Muscat traffic, Etihad 6905 lining up, taking off, 08 left, departure to the west. Okay, so no one on final that I can see. No announcements have been made on the radio. And no one landing the runway either. Winds is, yeah, it's a bit of a crosswind, so we're going to be expecting to need a bit of right rudder on this takeoff. To compensate for that. So stick slightly forward, power up a bit. Check the engines are stabilising and they're in sync. It's all good. Right, take off. Manflex 66, SOS runway, auto throttle blue. Is that right rudder? 80 knots. Bring that stick to neutral by 100 knots. Checked. Maintaining that centre line. V1, we're committed, rotate, release the rudder, positive rate of climb, gear up. Okay, thrust climb. Heading mode. Autopilot 1. Let's do a direct now to Dapok. And this is where Airbus is clever, because it just goes straight into nav. There's nav. Make that turn. Right, ground spoilers disarm. Landing lights off. Beautiful, beautiful evening. There's our minimum slat speed as we get to the double orange markers there. As the accelerated trend is heading that way, we will go for flap 0. Flap 0 select. So we've reached our 4,000. Let's now climb up to 260. 260 and push. Thrust climb, climb. Up we go.
Foxtrot Alpha, U.A.E radar, hello, Almac 2, wind 332 degrees, 11 knots, runway 30, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, runway 30, Eurowings 8 Foxtrot Alpha.
U.A.E radar, good evening, Etihad 6905, flight level 260, information Alpha.
Etihad 695, U.A.E radar, good afternoon, squawk 6037.
Squawk 6037, Etihad 695. So we clear that, 6037. There we go, and we're getting instructions now.
Etihad 695, thanks, identified, expect Rovos 6 Charlie arrival, runway 31 right, wet, descend, flight level 150.
Expecting the Rovos 6 Charlie, runway 31 right, and descend flight level 150, Etihad 695. Okay, here we go. Open descent. It gets done earlier, since we're the only ones going into Abu Dhabi.
Flight level 320.
So again, no shortcut with any luck.
037, U.A.E radar, hello, squawk 6043.
6043 coming. .6043 in the box.
037, thanks, identified. It's the Imped 3 Charlie arrival, landing runway 30 left.
Imped 3 Charlie, 30 left, for runway 30 left, Simitalia 027.
Simitalia 037, thanks, descend altitude.
That Simitalia is a Concorde.
240.
Down to 240, Simitalia 027.
Eurowings 8 Foxtrot Alpha identified, climb flight level 150. Climb flight level 150, Eurowings 8 Foxtrot Alpha. Number 37 Romeo identified, climb unrestricted.
Yeah, it's stunning time of the day to be flying around here as well. Guaranteed amazing sunsets.
Climbing unrestricted 150 and speed restrictions clear Emirates 37 Romeo.
Yeah, it's an amazing part of the world. Never been, will one day, I'm sure, but in the sim, great chance to check it out. There's the atmospherics as well. I mean, Flight Simulator 2024, I've seen lots of great things about it.
Abu Dhabi, LTR 203, request pushback and start.
But 2020, still got plenty going on for it now. I'm very happy with 2020 at the minute. I'm not intending to change it anytime soon.
Start approved, face west.
Pushback and start approved, face west, LTR 203.
166 Mike, climb flight level 340.
Flying 340, from the TQ side.
Canada, 84 spam, sorry, at holding point, Mike 13 Alpha.
Canada 84 Alpha Charlie, U.A.E radar, had order, wind 020 degrees 9 knots, runway 30 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 30 right, thanks so much. Canada 84.
Etihad 40, Mike, ready for taxi.
Just 40 at a mic, thanks. Taxi Foxtrot, Echo 15, hold short, runway 31 left.
Foxtrot, Echo 15, hold short 31 left, Etihad 40, Mike.
Number 381, descend altitude 2,000 feet, via roll dot, cleared ILS approach, runway 30 left, report established. Number 381, descend altitude 2,000 feet, via roll dot, cleared ILS approach, runway 30 left, report established. Descend 2000 feet, level at full dot, clear dial 30 left, report established, Emirates 31. Got by 535, descend unrestricted altitude 8,000.
I love the wing wobbles as well on the Phoenix.
8,000, got by 535. Italia 037, descend altitude 10,000 feet, divide QNH 1010.
Descend 10,000 feet on QNH 1010, Simitalia 037.
A bit bumpy over these mountains, I think. With the fact the sun's going down and the temperature's getting a bit cooler, turning all kind of thermals going up and down. Look at that.
Tango, U.A.E.
Oh,
just check your squawk.
that mist in the background as well. So good.
0.
Second squawk 0560, Emirates 6 Tango.
Dubai Arcadia 203, please confirm facing west, north, west, east.
Arcadia 203, my apologies, my mistake, yeah, it was facing east. I suppose I can get you to turn around if you'd like. I mean, it's not much of a longer taxi, if I'm being honest.
I prefer east if it's possible, sir.
I just confirm if you're already pushed back.
Yes, sir.
No, Roger. If you want, you can make a 180 turn and you can continue taxi facing east, or I can just take you onto the next taxiway.
Such a good looking flight deck.
Facing east, Arcadia 203.
Click things. Whee! All very cool.
Get a wings 8 Foxtrot Alpha, climb flight level 360.
Okay, we've got about 1,000 to go.
Level 360, Eurowings 8 Foxtrot Alpha. Got away 535, descend altitude 4,000 feet.
Descend 4,000 feet, kind of by 535.
Canada 8 for Charlie, identified, climb flight level 150.
Climb 150, Canada Trussell.
Got away 8490, descend unrestricted altitude 8,000 feet.
Descend unrestricted 8,000 feet, guided by 8490.
Speed, alt start.
Number 6 Tango, thank you. First right, Lima 4, Mike, hold short, Mike 13 Alpha.
Lima 4, Mike 13 Alpha, short, Emirates 6 Tango.
We've got the seatbelt signs on now, I think.
Emirates 329, we're ready for taxi.
Oh, look at that sunset.
Number 329, UA radar, good afternoon, taxi Zulu, Lima 4, hold Lima 4 Alpha.
Taxi by Zulu, Lima 4 and hold Lima 4 Alpha, Emirates 329. Arcadia 203, ready for taxi.
Arcadia 203, thanks taxi, Foxtrot, Echo 15, hold short, runway 31 left.
Foxtrot 15, hold short, runway 31. Arcadia 203.
Etihad 4, Sierra Mike, the surface wind 340 degrees, 13 knots, 31 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 31 left, Etihad 4, Sierra Mike, thank you.
Number 37 Romeo, climb flight level 290.
Coming 290, Emirates 37 Alpha.
Emirates 381, the surface wind 020 degrees, 9 knots, 30 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 08, correction 30 left, Emirates 31. U.A.E radar, good evening. This is Etihad 714, A320 near wet stand 58. With information kilo, QNH 1010, requesting clear to the fine.
Etihad 714, U.A.E radar, hello, cleared to Doha. Levick 3 Foxtrot departure. Climb initially altitude 4,000 feet. Squawk 6242.
Peter Doha, Levick 3 Foxtrot departure. Climb initially 4,000, squawk 6242, Etihad 714.
Etihad 714, you read back correct information. I actually don't have an information for you. QNH 1010 and report ready for push and start.
Roger. QNH 1010 will ready for push and start. Etihad 714.
Sorry, Sam, with you, lined up on runway 30 right, my traffic.
Sorry, 72, U.A.E radar, hello, the wind 02 degrees 9 knots, 30 right to clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 30 right, sorry, 72.
Abu Dhabi, good day, Etihad 410, stand number 613, request push and start.
Etihad 410, thanks, push and start approved, faces.
Push and start approved, facing east, Etihad 410.
Got away 535, apologies, left turn 27, correction, right turn 270 degrees, cleared out approach, runway 3 to the right.
Right 270, clear ILS 30 right, Sky by 535.
U.A.E radar Emirates 212 heavy, flight level 220 with you.
And with 212 U.A.E radar, hello, identified, imped 3 Charlie for 30 left.
Imped 3 Charlie for runway 30 left, Emirates 212 heavy.
Canada 84 Alpha Charlie, climb flight level 300.
Climb flight level 300.
Etihad 4 Sierra Mike identified, climb flight level 150.
150, Etihad 4 Sierra.
Etihad 695, descend unrestricted altitude 6,000 feet.
Descent unrestricted 6,000 feet, Etihad 695.
Hello, Romeo Mike at gate Foxtrot 5, request for clearance to Oscar Bravo Bravo India.
Stand by, Skyby 535, descend altitude 2,000 feet.
And 2,000 feet, Skyby 535.
Simitalia 037, descend unrestricted altitude 6,000 feet.
6,000 feet, Simitalia 037.
Emirates 329
So descending unrestricted means we can ignore all of the restrictions on the approach here. So everything is saying above 10,000 feet.
Coming 329, taxi right, Mike, hold short.
Not required, because it's going to be. We can only assume he's going to vector us right in for Pegum. We might get a direct. In fact,
Alpha Emirates 329.
so I'm expecting.
That's correction, Emirates 6 Tango, the surface wind 02 degrees 9 knots, 3 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff 30 right, Emirates 6 Tango.
Good evening, U.A.E radar, Qatar 320, Charlie 54, with latest information kilo. Requesting AFA clearance to Hamad Asfal.
Sorry, 320, just confirm which departure at Hills.
Qatar 320 using Navic 3 Fox departure.
Okay, so you're at Dubai. All stations on the ground at Dubai, call the tower 118.750. That's all stations on the ground at Dubai to the tower 118.750.
That'll make his life much easier.
Okay, 203, ready for departure.
Climb flight level 150, sorry, 72.
Apologies, another one.
No.
And with 37 Romeo, climb flight level 360.
360, Emirates 37 Romeo.
And with 212, apologies, imped 3 Charlie arrival for 30 left.
Imped 3 Charlie arrival for runway 30 left, Emirates 72 heavy, no problem.
Got by 849 to our descent altitude 4,000 feet.
Descent 4000, guided by 8490.
Okay, 203 ready for departure.
Thank you, 203, the wind 35 degrees 11 knots, 31 left, clear to take off.
Clear to take off, okay, 203.
By 535, confirm you're established.
On the lock lines, guided by 535.
By 535, thanks, call the tower 118.750.
118.750, thank you so much, good luck, guided by 535.
Thank you.
Etihad 44 Zulu is ready to taxi at Abu Dhabi.
Etihad 44 Zulu, U.A.E radar, hello. Squawk 1724.
Squawk 1724, Etihad 44.
Number 6, Tango identified, climb flight level 150.
Climbing 150, number 6 Tango.
We'll just help the descent out a bit with some speed brake.
Emirates 212 heavy request descent.
With 212 descent altitude 10,000 feet to QNH 1011.
Descent 10,000 feet, QNH 1011, Emirates 212 heavy.
Etihad 4 Sierra Mike, climb flight level 360.
360 at Etihad 4 Sierra Mike.
There we go. This brings us
410, is it you calling for taxi?
brings us down a little bit quicker there, a bit sooner to get help with that shortcut.
410, thanks, taxi Mike, Golf, Charlie, hold short Delta 10, runway 31 left.
2,000 feet, so our platform
Mike,
altitude.
Golf, Charlie, holding short Delta 10, and we are able Delta 9 better at 410.
Etihad 410, roger, in that case, Delta 9's approved via Mike, Golf, and Delta.
Roger, thank you very much, Mike, Golf, Delta 2, Delta 9 are at 410.
Lufthansa 66, Mike, leave from my airspace, nothing further for you, Monarch Unicorn 122, that's all right.
Over to Unicorn, Lufthansa 66, Mike, thank you very much for TT, have a great time, bye bye.
Number 6 Tango, climb flight level 240.
Climbing 240, Emirates 6 Tango.
Etihad 695, descent altitude 4,000 feet.
Descent altitude 4,000 feet, Etihad 695. Yep, that's the cabin ready.
37-2, climb flight level 250.
Thank you very much.
250, Qatari 17.
So Italia 037, speed 210 knots, descent altitude 4,000 feet.
210.
Oops. Oh dear.
Got about 8490, speed 190 knots.
Speed 190, guided by 8490.
Etihad 440 is ready to taxi.
Etihad 440, thanks, taxi Sierra, Foxtrot, Echo 15, hold short 31 left.
So, can I take a bit for taxi instructions? Okay, taxi Sierra, Foxtrot, Echo 15, hold short 315,
Eureka 203 identified, climb flight level 150.
Look at that land.
Eureka 203, climb flight level 150.
150, okay, 203.
Sim freeze. Ruining that immersion there. Ugh.
Etihad 4 Sierra Mike, 5 minutes out of cockpit, please.
It's the information.
Etihad 4 Sierra Mike. Do me a favour.
It says 1009.
270 knots all left. And then that's
270 all left, Etihad 4 Sierra Mike.
You know, finish.
Mike, I think we've just set it over each other there. Speed 270 knots or less, and then report mark.
270 or less, and we'll report back at Etihad Volsila, Mike. Thank you.
Thanks, Skyaway 8490 left turn heading 330 degrees, cleared ILS approach, runway 30 left, report established.
Left turn 330, cleared ILS 30 left, and we'll report established next for Skyaway 8490.
Speed out star. Turn up a little bit. And set true is the final approach fix. Lozov is the glide slope. Intercept. Hoping we might get a little shortcut here.
695.
Here we go.
Fly heading 220 degrees.
Heading 220 degrees, Etihad 695. 220. And we'll do the LS on. There it is, yep, straight to set true. And there's the airport in sight over there.
Akira 203, climb flight level 350.
Climb 350, Akira 203.
Etihad 695, descend altitude 2,000 feet, fly heading 265, cleared ILS approach 31 right.
Send 2,000 feet, heading 265, cleared ILS approach 31 right, Etihad 695.
Etihad 410, the surface wind 350 degrees, 11 knots, fly out.
I'm a cleared approach, so we can push the approach button.
Clear for takeoff.
Delta 9, clear for takeoff 2 on left, Etihad 410.
Italia 037, speed 190 knots.
190 knots.
Cleared approach.
Italia 037.
Skyaway 8490, descend 2,000 feet. Skyaway 8490, descend 2,000 feet.
If we have to go around, it's going to be straight ahead, follow the little routes, maximum of 210 knots, up to 4,000.
8490.
So once we reach established, we'll set the altitude
descend 2,000
to 4,000.
Descend 2,000, Skyway 8490. And Skyway 8490, fully established 30 left.
Skyway 8490, thanks. Continue approach, you are number 1.
Continue approach, Skyway 8490.
Italia 037, fly heading 210 degrees, descend 2,000 feet.
And lights on.
Emirates 329 after it's 400, 4,000 Dalmo for
Approach phase selected.
Okay, 2 stations, Emirates 329 identified, climb flight level 150.
Alt star, lock star, speed.
Climb for the 150, Emirates 329.
Intercept in a little closer.
Skyaway 8490, speed 160 knots, maintain till 4 DME, call the tower, call sign only, 11875.
Slow us down a bit with the speed brake.
160 till 4 and 11875. Thank you so much, bye bye.
Thanks, bye bye. Italia 037,
Flaps
heading
1.
270 degrees, cleared ILS
On the speed
approach
brake.
30 left.
270 clear, ILS approach 30 left, sim Italia 027.
Etihad Volsila, Mike. Back in cockpit.
Etihad 4, Shadow Mike, thanks.
Set the gear down.
Sorry, 72 approaching flight level 250.
Sorry, 72, thanks, climb flight level 350.
It's going to be quite fast. This glide slope star, flaps 2.
U.A.E. Raider, good evening, Edelweiss 46,
plane
heavy
taking off.
flight level 370 inbound to Orsel.
Adelaide 46, UA radar, hello, squawk 1746.
Squawk 1746, Edelweiss 46.
Flaps 3.
Emirates radar, hello, Emirates 6, Fox Juliet,
Glide
410, inbound Degcel.
Sorry, 6,
And flaps
Fox
full.
Juliet, UA radar, hello, squawk 6046.
6046, Emirates 6, Fox Juliet.
Etihad 41 to the right identified, climb flight level 150.
climbing 150, Etihad 410.
Otherwise, 46 identified. Number 6 Foxtrot Juliet identified. Correction, vEtihad 3 Charlie arrival for 30 left. Descend flight level 310.
We're not clear to land yet.
Charlie 30 left, descending 310, Emirates 6 Fox Juliet.
Etihad 695 fully established.
Etihad 695, thanks for wind 35 degrees 11 knots. 31 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 31 right, Etihad 695. Right, clear to land. I was with that.
Etihad 44 Zulu, wind 35 degrees 11 knots. 31 left, clear for takeoff.
Quick takeoff, runway 31 left. Etihad 44 Zulu.
Okay, autopilot's off.
37 speed 16 knots, maintain till 40 you mean.
Triple click. Category 1.
Establish on.
We've got our company aircraft there beside us, taking off.
37, call the tower now, 118.75 over.
75, thanks, bye.
Etihad Fox Zero Mike, speed decimal 68. Are we still with the speed restrictions, sir?
Etihad 4 Sierra Mike, if you can, speed Mach decimal 78 or less.
78 or less, thank you very much, 4 Sierra Mike.
You're wings 8 Foxtrot Alpha, nothing further, Unicom, bye bye.
Monitor Unicom 12.8, wings 8 Foxtrot Alpha, goodbye.
Bye bye. Emirates 212, leave Imped, heading 285.
Leave Imped, heading 285, Emirates 212 heavy.
Charlie 72, nothing further, Unicom, bye bye.
Unicom, bye bye.
Emirates 37, Romeo, nothing further for you, Monitor Unicom 122, that's for the way.
20, retard.
Can you confirm clearance close by 37 Romeo?
Oh, smooth.
Sierra Mike, turn right, heading 03 degrees.
And reverse thrust.
Right, 330 degrees there, 4 Sierra Mike.
Canada 8 for Alpha Charlie, nothing further, Unicom, bye bye.
Not looking where I'm going. Terrible, 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 terrible. Auto break off.
Emirates 329, climb flight level 230.
Now usually this airport causes a bit of a stutter fest.
Emirates 212, descend altitude 6,000 feet.
Alpha 10.
Descend to 6,000 feet, Emirates 212 heavy.
Also set time of 3 minutes for engine cool down.
U.A.E radar, good evening, Air India 2201, descending flight level 350.
India 2201, U.A.E radar, hello identified. It's the Imped 3 Charlie for 30 left, descend flight level 240.
Your park brake on. Landing lights off.
Oh,
hate this.
India 2201, Imped 3 Charlie for 30 left, descend flight level 240.
Descend flight level 340, will expect.
We'll start cleaning up, so disarm, flaps up, reset the trim.
2201, just confirm level 240.
My apologies, flight level 240.
And you radar Etihad 695, taxi to the gate.
Etihad 695, apologies, welcome to Abu Dhabi, you can taxi standard choice.
Standard choice, thanks very much for ATC, Etihad 695.
Thanks for that. Etihad 4 Sierra Mike, resume navigation, direct 2 Mach.
That's a better way, I like that.
Direct 2 Mach.
The ground charts for Abu Dhabi are, well, they're not complicated, but there's a lot of taxiways. So we're going to carry on straight on here.
212, descend altitude 4,000 feet.
Then we'll make the next left, and then just straight in.
Number 6 Foxtrot Juliet, descend altitude 13,000 feet to IQNH 1010.
Sending 13,000 on 1010, Emirates 6 Fox Juliet.
Back outside.
Etihad 4, Sierra Mike, no ATC, speed restriction.
No speed restriction, 4 CRS.
We've had our 3 minutes of cooldown. It must have been on the aircraft, because, mind to be fair, the last time I flew here was in the 380 and it didn't perform great. Bit of a stutter fest.
Etihad 4-4 Zulu, climb flight level 360.
Look at these, like, hold Kilo 3 Papa 2. Crikey, look at that. Right, we're going to just rock up into this one.
Etihad 4 Sierra Mike, it's a bit tough for us to go to Tumac right now, we're too close. Can we go direct Vedon, the next waypoint, sir?
Etihad 4 Sierra Mike, you're actually leaving my airspace, so you come on at Unicorn 122 to estimate, bye-bye.
122, thank you very much for your kind service and good luck in your exam, sir.
Thank you.
Control, good afternoon, Emirates 133.
I'll stop it there. To a dome light on.
Emirates 212, descend 2,000 feet on the heading, cleared ILS approach, runway 30 left.
Descend 2,000 feet on the heading, cleared ILS approach.
Leads on.
30 left. Emirates 212 here.
And we'll
Emirates
just tune to that now. There we go. Shutting down one. Well, as everybody leaves the aircraft, thank you very much for joining me on this little short hop from Muscat to Abu Dhabi in the Fenix A320. Nice to... Ooh, hello. Nice to get some air traffic control. And even better, it was an exam as well for him, so helping him out with a bit of traffic into a different airport other than Dubai. Thank you very much, and see you on the next one.